And now, WTOL 11 Sports, sponsored by Jim White Honda.
Sports is brought to you by Jim White Honda. Cleveland sports history was made tonight. You can see the reaction right there. Just moments ago, the Cavs did what no team has ever done. They battled back from a 3-1 game deficit to win the NBA Finals. The Cavs' first ever NBA title, and it's the first championship for Cleveland in 52 years. LeBron James had a triple-double and this massive block on the night, but it was this Kyrie Irving three-pointer with 53 seconds left to put Cleveland on top that made the difference. The Cavs would hold on to win it as that shot would not fall. They win it 93-89. And it was the final day of the U.S. Open at Oakmont near Pittsburgh. Dustin Johnson leading the way. And here's a close look at the possible one-stroke penalty he faced on the fifth hole. It kind of loomed over him until the 18th hole, but in the end, it didn't matter. At the end of the round, Johnson was docked that point, but he still finished 4 under, which was enough to get him his first career major win. And it was a big day for Defiance native Sam Hornish Jr. at the Xfinity race in Iowa. Get this, he hasn't raced in 210 days. He got the call Monday to fill in for today's race, and he ended up winning it. He dominated the race, leading for 183 of the 250 laps. It's his 4th career victory in NASCAR's Junior League, but this one is extra special.
I can't tell you what this means to me. Worked so hard to try to get a win when I had my kids here, and the fact of how all this went on, I just, got to thank God. He makes things happen.
Tigers, Indians, and Mud Hens all in action today. We start with Detroit on the road in Kansas City. Steven Moya leading off the third, and he does it with a bang, a solo shot to right. His first career major league home run. That puts the Tigers up on the board first, 1-0. But the Royals would come to tie it in the 5th, and then this game would go into 13 innings and end with a Casey walk-off hit to left by Cheslor Cuthbert. Tigers fall 2-1. Indians hosting the White Sox. Carlos Carrasco on the mound for Cleveland. Tribe trailing 2-1 in the third. 3-2 count for Juan Uribe. He goes down and he gets that one and sends it deep to left. Bye-bye. Solo homer to tie it at 2. And then we go into extras. 10th inning, 2 out, bases loaded, and Jose Ramirez 0 for 4 heading into this at-bat. But he connects with the one that counts. Chopper past first base. Tribe wins it in extras, 3-2.
Especially a left-hander.
Mud Hens hosting Rochester, bottom of the 5th, 2 out, 1 on, and Jeff McVanney laces this one to left. That would score 1. Hens on the board first. But the 6th inning was trouble. Rochester takes a 2-1 lead. Hens make a pitching change, and Thad Weber, he's not happy. He ends up getting tossed. Then Lloyd McClendon comes out, gives the ump a piece of his mind, kicks dirt over the plate. He was ejected as well. Rochester scored 7 that inning. The Hens couldn't answer. They fall 8-5. And at any age, an Ironman competition is a grueling, brutal test of wills. But imagine swimming, biking, and running your way to the finish line at the age of 72. Jordan Strack has this week's Weekend Warrior.
Sylvania's Jim Donaldson has been participating in triathlon since 1981. He estimates he's been in over 300 of them. He's also done 100 half Ironmans and is now prepping for his 8th full Ironman.
It's just my competitive nature. It's also the thrill of being physically fit and healthy at 72 years old and things. I think I just want to go on as long as I am physically able.
Donaldson will be heading to Hawaii for his next journey. An Ironman competition begins with a 2.5-mile swim, followed immediately by a 112-mile bike ride, and then followed by a 26.2-mile run. It's a feat that would cripple a normal person, but Jim Donaldson keeps coming back for more.
I never dreamed that in 72 years old, 35 or 36 years later, I'd be still doing this and still enjoying it and still wanting to go back and do an Ironman again.
As you might imagine, the training is year-round. Donaldson is in an endless cycle to make sure he completes this incredible race.
I train pretty much all year round and keep in top physical shape, and so we just ramp it up from here to October with longer bike rides, longer runs, longer swims, maybe a little more often in each of the 3 disciplines.
He hopes his story will inspire others to stay physically fit and join the sport as well. Jordan Strack, WTOL 11.
All right, thanks, Jordan. And with it being Father's Day, it's only appropriate that I give a special thanks to the man who kickstarted my career in sports, my dad. I'm sure he's celebrating that Cleveland win right now, but I just wanted to thank him for not only being my dad, but being my coach, my friend, and someone to sit, talk, and watch sports with, and also one of my biggest supporters throughout the year. I definitely wouldn't be here without his love, help, and guidance along the way. And so to you and all the other dads out there, happy Father's Day. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back.